So basically the whole deck revolves around this card, which is the Naganadel-GX, and especially the Stinger-GX GX attack, right? Which is both players shuffle their prize cards into their decks, and then each player puts 3 cards as their new prizes. So it just, no matter what the prizes are, like they could have 1 left and you have 6, right? It resets it 3-3. You want to just draw through your deck as much as possible. So with Ultra Conversion, you can discard an Ultra Beast to draw 3 cards, right? And so you have these Ultra Beasts. This one has free retreat. This one's mostly useless. Like this one should probably be a, actually here, I'm going to make that change now. This one needs to be a Blacephalon. I'm literally pressing A. Oh, there we go. There we go. Blacephalon. There we go. So Blacephalon can spread damage. Buzzwole can 1-hit KO a Pikarom if there's 4 prize cards left. This has free retreat. So basically, depending on what your matchup is, you're going to want to discard the Ultra Beast you don't need. We have 4 of these. We have this. This can 1-hit KO a Mewtwo, provided you have 3 left. So a lot of times what it is it like, it depends on what deck they are playing. They have Arceus, Dialga, Palkia. You can Ditto and evolve into Whimsicott and accomplish the same thing. So you kind of have different things to go with for weakness. You're playing against Control. Oranguru can outstall kind of Control forever, right? Because they have an Oranguru, they're putting stuff back, but if you're putting stuff back, you can too. Also, the games in this can kind of get long and grindy, so resource management saves you kind of in that front. Persian-GX is like your huge attacker. Vengeance can do up to 190 damage if there's Pokemon in your discard pile, and you're just going to be spreading the damage with Koffing. So you kind of want to spread the damage everywhere, and then use things like, in some situations, you might want to use Dewgong to put 60 on 2 bench stuff. And the idea is to just figure out the math correctly so that you can take 3 prizes in 1 turn, right? So if they have any kind of strong VMAX or Tag Team GX, you put enough damage on it to where it can be knocked out. Then you send up this one with the Stinger GX. If they're playing ADP and they're going to take 3 prizes from it, that's why we have the tech, which is the Island Challenge Amulet. We're mainly drawing with Roxie, discarding the Koffings and stuff like that. We can search the Ultra Beast really fast with Ultra Space, and then we're mostly just searching, drawing quickly. Custom Catcher can draw, but also force a switch. I do think I want to play Boss's Orders in this deck. I don't know exactly. You know what? We need the reset. The reset stamp's too important. So I think let's try this. I'm going to take out 1 Great Ball to do Boss's Orders. That might be too many supporters, but I kind of like what our supporter count is at, so I think that's okay. And then energy, we play 4 of the triple acceleration energy, use the GX attack, and to use our other attackers. And then we have 1 beast energy for our Ultra Beasts, 1 rainbow energy, and then the recycle energy for the Oranguru. No, I'm going to save my changes. The crazier the better? I agree. We'll find an opponent. All I'm hoping is that this is not Dragon Ball. They playing grass, so grass might be a problem too, especially if they have healing. The main thing that this deck loses to is healing. If they have easy ways to like heal their Pokemon, then it becomes really hard to like keep up, you know? I'm just hoping the only healing they have is Life Forest. I hope they don't play Vileplume, because Vileplume is bad for us. So to start, we want let's get a Pidgey, and we play Ultra Space, and we will get Poipole, and then we're going to use Bratty Kick heads and put 30 damage there. Tyrogue's pretty nice because it has free retreat. Pivoting is kind of important in this deck because space is limited. The only pivots we have is 1 copy of Switch and the Tate Liza. So that's why we play the Pheromosa with the free retreat and also the Tyrogue. Because Tyrogue can also just like put damage in good places for us. Alright, so it looks like I think this is going to be our target. This Rowlet and Alolan Executor right here. It has 270 HP. And if we want to KO it with Persian, we need to do 80 damage to it. So if we can put 80 damage right here onto Okay, well, there they get the Life Force. There they're going to heal. So that's unfortunate. We want to get rid of that Life Forest because that's going to be the death of us. Yeah, I don't want to play these Pokemon on the bench, but I don't really have options. I need to draw into something else. And our Breda Kick fails. Yeah, so this right here is a big problem for us. I really hope that we draw Ultra Space next turn. If we draw Ultra Space, that would be really good for us. I also hope our opponent's a little confused as to what we're playing and they decide to like play it safe and not get aggressive, because I think that'd be pretty good for us. Looks like they might attack us with like no. Yeah, they're gonna do this like benched evolution type stuff. That is the worst thing we could have drawn. Yeah, the downside of playing something crazy is that you brick sometimes. And this is a brick if I've ever seen one. It's okay, we can let them take prizes. They can take one, they can take another, they can take another. Like, when we have 6 left and then they're down to 1, that's when we'll use the GX attack, you know? Pidgeotto helps us out. So we're gonna draw. And I think we want Quick Ball, actually. Okay, the Whimsicott's useless in this matchup, so I think we want to get another useless card, like Pheromosa. Then we're gonna use Ultra Conversion, discarding Pheromosa. Draw 3. Alright, there we go. Then we're gonna get Naganadel. Dash return there. It's gonna be the end of our turn. Now the other thing about this deck is we don't necessarily need to attack with Persian. We can also do big damage with Naganadel-GX because of the Beast Energy and Venom Shot. Alternatively, like, there are some games where using the Stinger GX is not necessarily the best thing to do, and instead we use the Injection GX just to give them an extra prize. I would do that kind of like, let's say they had Dedenne. Let's say next turn they play like Dedenne on the bench. I could maybe put the triple acceleration onto that and then take 2 prizes carrying the Dedenne and then just kind of win in prize trades. But just because these are so beefy and like we can put some damage on them if we get rid of Life Forest, I don't really think it's worth doing that. I don't want to waste a triple acceleration energy to just get 1 prize. Like, yeah, we can do 170 damage from the Venom Shot, but I don't think it's worth it if we're only getting 1 prize on the Rillaboom. So we want to put the damage here and then force the knockout. We're going to send up Oranguru. We're going to draw. And you see, kind of once this gets going, you're able to draw a lot of cards really quickly. So in this situation, I think we want Blacephalon. Beast Ball is a really nice way to see our prizes, what they are. And like, what's nice about this deck is it is a little bit chill. Like, you can just relax and let them take prizes because it doesn't matter how low they get, we're going to reset them. So let's draw again. Oh look, a nice... Actually, I think I want the Rainbow Energy. Or do I want to draw more? I want to draw... No, I want to save the Poipole. Alright. And then we're going to use Resource Management. We're going to put back you, and you. Yep. Put those Pokemon back into the deck. And now it's their turn. And they can KO the Oranguru. So they got rid of Life Forest, which I think they are confident, which is bad for them, because they don't know what's coming. They're not prepared for what's coming up next. They should not have given up Life Forest. That was a horrible mistake on their part. Life Forest was really helping them more than I think they know. Alright, Calming Hurricane. Now, I don't know if we want to smack with Meowth or if we want to... I think we can wait and We can just hit him with this. I think this actually might be our target for the 3 energies. What we need is a Poipole in play. So we'll get that. We're gonna get Poipole. And then we're gonna get this to find what we need to find. We're gonna put that there. And then we are going to Tate and Liza. Just draw and draw and draw. Yeah, so now my only hope is that they don't reset stamp us. Yeah. So we're going to attack into this. Oh, we still have an Ultra conversion. Okay, let's draw. Okay, we have a boss's orders. That's really nice. Okay, I think we're set up for a potential victory here. So we're going to do our damage here. Yeah. Actually, no, we're going to do it here because we can. All right, so that's 200 damage right there. We're discarding that. I think we... Provided they don't do something weird, like what I want them to do is to just attack the Naganadel-GX and take 2 prizes. Provided they don't do anything super weird, I think we have the checkmate next turn. And they're probably over. If they don't know what's happening, they are supremely overconfident right now. Yeah, and we've been smart with how we've used our triple accelerations. Because the thing is, there's only 4 of these, so like, it can be hard not to waste them. So you have to be really good about managing your energy when you're playing this, because like, sometimes it's cool to attack 2 times with Dewgong, but then you need the 3rd one to use the Stinger GX, and then the 4th one then has to be your game-winning one. So the fact that we've only used 1 right now and we have our setup for game is good. So I'm really hoping that they kill this active, which they're going to do. Yes, okay, so that's so good for us. All right, active, gone. Boom. They take 2 prizes. They're probably pleased as punch. They're like, look at this. I'm going to win against a bad deck. All right, so let's make it brutal for them. I think first of all, we want to draw. And we can discard both of these Koffings. Really good. So we put 2 damage counters on all of their Pokemon. So this is going to go there. Putting our energy there. Putting the Island Challenge Amulet there. Our next attacker is going to be this. We're going to boss his orders next turn. I kind of want to save all of our draw for next turn, because we have 8. There's going to be 3. Alright, so maybe we should draw through our deck, just because we can. And a rainbow. No, we want switch, just in case they, like, Guzma us up as stuck. So next turn we boss his orders, triple act, that, okay. Alright, so here's the... Oh, wait, we also have Catwalk. I forgot about that. Okay. So Catwalk's OP. You just pick any 2 cards in your entire deck and just put them in your hand. But we already have our entire hand in our deck. Our entire deck in our hand now. So that doesn't even help. We have 4 cards left in deck. So, yeah, I don't want to ruin it. Stinger GX. This is the moment of truth. They have 1 prize left to take. We have 6, and then we're shuffling it back, putting everything back. 3-3. What a trade. What a nice little situation we created. So what are they gonna do? Would love to see his face when you pulled the GX move. Yes, I would too. And then now they just wait as they're confused. There's their face right there. Here, I'll respond by saying, what? All right, now they can come at me, hit me with anything. We have boss's orders and an energy to take the kill with Persian-GX. Probably the best thing they could do is they could boss's orders up the Persian and KO it. But that being said, if they do that, we could still attack for game using the Beast Raid attack here on this. Because this will do 20 damage for each Ultra Beast in play. So if we have 1, 2, and then we just play this from our hand here in this spot, we will do 60 damage to this, which is 280, and then we'll take the 3 prizes for the win. So it depends on... Okay, there they go. They Marnied us to 4. So this is where it gets difficult, is once they hit our hand, we lose kind of the options that we had, that we were working with. If they KO a GX Pokemon, we just get to search with Catwalk. So I don't think it's going to hurt. All right, there they go. They take 1 prize. And now we win. So we don't even need to bother with any of this. We just use Catwalk. And then we get boss's orders and this to our hand. And we have a lot of, way too many Pokemon in the discard pile. We're gonna bring this up. Then we're gonna put the energy onto the Persian-GX and then attack with Vengeance for game. Taking all 3 prizes. And yeah, that's how the Checkmate deck works.